What is going on, my Houston Texans family? I'm pretty sure all you guys just saw that press conference, and let's freaking go. The Houston Texans just introduced Demeco Ryans. They had their press conference. It was Cal McNair, the owner, who had Texans boots on. Let's go, Cal McNair. It had Demeco Ryans in the middle, and it had general manager Nick Caserio, who, let me just say, throughout the whole press conference, looked so relieved, looked so happy. He was cracking jokes, back there. It's much more different than the end of the season press conference where he was like, I got to do better. I know the clock's ticking. You just got your guy, Nick. You could take a breath. You could take a step back. Demeco Ryans said it best himself. It's not about egos. It's not about being selfish. It's about the team. And what did Nick Caserio say at the very end? Amen. Let's go, guys. We got the right hire, and the support from the fan base is through the roof. That Houston Texans Live had over 7,000 people inside it, and it was, let's go. I am happy. The Houston Texans are going to be watchable again. Cap is back. That's what he was called, Cap, right? He was called captain at Alabama. He was called captain on the Houston Texans. He was called captain on the Eagles. And now he is the captain of our Houston Texans team. And I am excited, man, because with Demeco, it just makes so much sense. A former Houston Texan coming back to the team that drafted him and taking them from dirt, right? We are the worst team in the NFL and taking them to prominence, right? He talked about making the city of Houston proud. He knows what a good football team looks like in Houston. He's been a part of the first ever playoff team. He knows. He wants to get it back to there, right? What I loved is when he started talking about Fred Warner, a third-round pick who now I can be proud to say is one of the best linebackers in the NFL. And not only that, he talked about him being married to a beautiful wife, being successful. And that's what you want to see in your head coach. He talked about the young core a little bit, right? Not a lot of people mention the young players except for Cole Thompson. Shout out to my boy. We run some Twitter spaces together. If you're not following me on Twitter, at 713, capital H, capital S, capital P, talked about Jalen Petrie being a dog. And this young core of Stingley, Petrie, Harris, Green, Pierce, Collins, you're like, I need these guys to live with Demeco Ryans. I need them by him every single second of the day. Demeco Ryans is already getting everyone excited, and he shot it out my old neighborhood. He represented Fifth Ward. Shout out of Fifth Ward. Some quotes that we are gonna get from Aaron Wilson, man, just make me even more excited as a fan, right? We know what dysfunctional is, and it's been right in front of our eyes the past 2.5 years. And now it looks like the Houston Texans just did something right, man. Demeco Ryans said he's going to coach players hard, love them hard, emphasize building players on and off the field is what it's about. If I can get the best out of a player who wants to learn, that excites me. Demeco Ryans sounds like he's ready for the grind, right? He knows this Houston Texans team is nowhere near where it needs to be, right? And he could have had every other opportunity and gone to any team that just needed a head coach and had everything set up. No, he said this was a dream job. He mentioned that many times, and it looks like him and Nick Caserio are both ready and willing to work together to right the ship of a team that just won 11 games in the past 3 years. It's just been that bad for the Houston Texans. When he was talking about Derek Stingley, outstanding talent. I know the competitor that he is. He saw Jalen Petrie and said he loved him coming out of Baylor. And, he hasn't given a decision on whether or not he is going to call plays on the defensive yet. But overall, this press conference was a home run. Everything this offseason has been for the Houston Texans has been a home run, and we haven't even touched free agency. Let's freaking go. As always, go Texans. Y'all let me know what you think about the captain. You guys have a very blessed day.